here. Final event on the track will be the 4x4 for the women and the men. And here we go. Opening carry of the DMR. Coming in with the fastest qualifying time, Grace. Or fourth a year ago. Life had the second fastest qualifying time to get to the championship. Both of those two teams are running in the final. This is the 12 portion of this race. The 1,200 meter portion. 8 teams. Indiana Wesleyan, along with the defending champion St. Mary, Grace, Milligan, your top 4. St. Mary returns 1 from their national championship crew. Milligan, 2 runners from their All-American team last year. Is your defending champion, St. Mary, with Neidig with the open carry. Grace, Ryan Hernandez moving into the lead for Grace. Hernandez takes over the lead. Zach Gary for the Masters in second. Grace, the Masters. College of St. Mary, Milligan making him push. That's Stockley. We've called his name a bunch today. For Milligan. And Grace with Hernandez still with the lead. And then St. Mary, your defending champion, Milligan, Indiana Wesleyan, the Masters second. St. Mary is 5th. Misspoke there. Grace has the lead. This is Hernandez. Here comes Milligan with Stockley. Run past the Masters. Stockley trying to give his team the lead, heading into the 400 meter portion. Grace running will be Tanner Saley. Milligan, Jaquan Williams moves quickly into the lead. For St. Mary, this is Mark Knoll. Sam Jean for the Masters. Milligan, and now Grace back into the lead. That's Tanner Sally for Grace. And they will hand it off right at the finish line area here for the 3rd carry, the 800 meter. Grace has the lead. Logan Rufinacht will run the 800. Milligan, Silas Chambers, St. Mary, Robert Hubert. For Indiana Wesleyan, this is Weston Kundo. For the Masters, it'll be Anthony Giroso. Life will have Carabo running. Carabo making a move. Carabo for Life. Puts his team right in 4th place on this opening lap of the 800. Roofneck for Grace with the lead. Right behind is Chambers for Milligan, running 1 and 2. Grace and Milligan. Don't count out your defending champion, St. Mary, with Hubert. Life back into 4th. The Masters 5th. Indiana Wesleyan 6th. Grace and Milligan running 1-2 right now. And then a gap. Of course, a lot of this race depends on the longest portion, which is the mile. The final carry. Grace and Milligan have put themselves in a good spot right now on this third carry of the DMR. Roofneck for Grace. Chambers for Milligan. Still running 1-2. St. Mary third. Indiana Wesleyan moves into fourth with Weston Kundo. Giroso for the Masters in fifth. Here comes Giroso making a move. Indiana Wesleyan trying to fight that off. Milligan back in front. Milligan with Chambers into the lead. Milligan with the lead. Grace in the second spot. Final handoff. And here we go with the mile. It'll be Bryn Woodall for Milligan. And for Grace, it'll be Dimitri Margaritis. Running 1-2 right now. The Masters with Davis Bogus, Indiana Wesleyan with Niedek. St. Mary with Bashir Ahmad Muhammad. It's Milligan and Grace running 1-2. Milligan and Grace running 1-2 in the opening 300 portion of the mile. There'll be 4 more laps after this. Milligan and Grace running first and second with a 20-meter lead. Milligan and Grace running 1-2. That's the Masters in third. Indiana Wesleyan 4. St. Mary of Kansas 5. Life 6. Benedictine 7. And Grandview running 8th right now. It's Milligan and Grace running 1-2 on the final carry of the DMR. This is the mile again. They'll have 3.5 laps to go to complete this. Women's 4x4, the final women's event of the championship up next on the track. It's Milligan, Grace running 1-2. Closing the gap is the Masters. And the rest of the pack, Indiana Wesleyan making a move as well. As is your defending champion, St. Mary. Everybody bunching together now. You got 7 of the 8 teams with a shot. 7 of the 8 teams right now with a shot at winning this. Woodall for Milligan. Bogus for the Masters. Margaritas for Grace. Ahmad Mohammed for St. Mary. Niedek for Indiana Wesleyan. 2 laps remaining of this men's distance medley. Grace with the lead, but it's short. Grace with the lead. The Masters running second. Indiana Wesleyan third. Milligan 4. St. Mary 5. Benedictine is 6th. Life 7th. David Manila running for Benedictine. The battle up front is Grace and the Masters. Indiana Wesleyan third. Your defending champion St. Mary has moved up to 4th with Iman Mohammed. Grace and the Masters battling it out for the top 2 spots. And I think this is going to head into the bell lap. And here we go. 4 teams got a shot. The Masters moves into the front with Bogus. Bogus passes up Grace with 1 lap to go. St. Mary now moves into third, passes Indiana Wesleyan. It's going to be the Masters and Grace battling, going 1-2. St. Mary, your defending champion, with Mohammed trying to hold off Indiana Wesleyan right now. Grace and the Masters, shoulder to shoulder, heading into the straightaway. Bogus and Margaritas Bogus and Margaritas, shoulder to shoulder. Here we go. Final 10 meters. And it's going to be the Masters by a nose winning the title. The Masters with the champion. The Masters takes home the DMR title just ahead of Grace. St. Mary slid into third, followed by Indiana Wesleyan. 9:59 is the time. And the Masters takes home the title.